I want you to listen to me very carefully. Nobody's coming to save you. And the day you realize that is the day your real life begins. And I learned this the hard way by giving until I had nothing, loving people who only knew how to take, breaking myself to make others comfortable. And then one day I got tired. Not the normal tired, the soul tired. The kind of tired that forces you to choose between break or rebuild. And guess what? I chose rebuild. And rebuilding required something I was never taught. Being selfish. So today I'm going to say something probably you were never allowed to hear. Becoming selfish saved my life. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Rosie, your virtual best friend. So let's get right into it. Look, if you're watching this, you're probably the woman who has never been taught to put herself first. You're probably the one who gives until you have nothing left. Probably the one everyone depends on, but when you need something, here comes silence. You grew up being the responsible one, the reliable one, the strong one, the I'll figure it out. And you think that makes you good. But what it actually makes you is empty. You were never taught to choose you. You were taught to sacrifice yourself for everybody else. Especially Black women. Let's say it. Self-neglect is celebrated in our communities. You're applauded to carry everything. You're applauded for exhaustion. You're admired for survival. But nobody asks, how is she? Does she need help? Does she need rest? Does she need to live for herself? Nobody. Instead, you're told to be strong, be there, don't complain. You can handle it. And that's why becoming selfish feels like a rebellion, because it is a rebellion. Let's talk about the lie of being the strong woman. And here's the brutal truth. Every strong woman you know is tired. Every strong woman is secretly breaking down in private. Every strong woman is performing strength because she was never allowed and taught to be human. Let me tell you a story that might sound familiar. When you said yes, but your body screamed no. A friend asked you for a favor. You were exhausted, tired, and needed rest. But you still said, yes, I can do it. You gaslit yourself. It's fine. It's not a big deal. They need me. But when you needed something, they disappeared. And if that wasn't enough, remember the relationship where you overgave. You loved someone who didn't even know how to love you back. You poured, you fixed, you supported. You held them down. You held therapist, mother, a lover. And they barely gave you the minimum. You weren't in love. You were working. And this is why I'm so jealous of men. Not because of success, society, privilege, but because they know how to be selfish. Men don't apologize for putting themselves first. They don't apologize for resting. They don't explain their boundaries. And they don't beg for understanding. A man will disappear for months to better themselves and nobody questions it. Meanwhile, a woman takes one day off and everybody around them suddenly needs something. When it comes to me, such instances changed my life. There were days I saw a man say no without explaining, without justifying, overthinking, not even a soft tone, with just an easy reply, I'm busy, and they kept moving. And when you think about it, how are they comfortable putting themselves first? As for me, I entered my selfish era. I remember waking up one morning, sat on my bed, and said, I'm done. It wasn't dramatic, it wasn't loud, it was quiet. And I remember the first time I said no to someone, they looked shocked and they tried to guilt trip me. Like someone acted confused, offended, and betrayed just because I said no. And in my selfish era, I have lost so many friends and close people around me just because I now have boundaries. Once you start having boundaries, people are going to part ways. People are going to move away from your life, no longer of use. But losing people is part of your selfish era. They were never you. They were with the version of you that served them. And one of the things that have really helped me in this journey is isolation. It has really activated my feminine energy. When I became selfish, I had to isolate myself because it was necessary. Not because I hate people, but I'm detoxifying from the life of overgiving. So meaning I have to hold on to whatever I have. And people are always going to take it personal. Your silence will make them uncomfortable. The distance will make them angry because your presence used to be free and now it costs something. Now, this is for the mothers out there. Let me say something very clear. Selfless mothers disappear and selfish mothers survive. Your children need a healthy mother, not the exhausted one, resentful one, a burnt out one. I want you to think about any mother that you know that gave everything plus herself to her kids. She stopped taking care of herself, stopped dreaming, stopped living. And now she's angry, bitter, and unfulfilled. Why? Because society lied. A good mother must be selfless. But that is wrong. A good mother must be whole. So if you want to be a good mother, take time to yourself. Don't do everything alone. Ask for help. Maintain your identity. Keep chasing your dreams. Allow yourself to rest and set boundaries with family. You're not just a mom. You're a woman with a purpose, a self, an identity. And one thing I realize is that society hates selfish women. Let's expose something. A selfless woman is easy to control. And a selfish woman is dangerous because a selfish woman has boundaries, self-respect, confidence, direction. She has standard and she cannot be manipulated. And that's what the society hates. Anyways, let's talk about how to become healthy selfish, because it needs to be healthy over here. And you can do that by practicing your boundaries. Number one is going to be time boundary. Stop explaining yourself. You can just say no calmly. Like I said, men always do that. Protect your mornings. If that message needs to be left on read, it is okay. You can leave it on read. Energy boundaries. No more emotional dumping. No more fixing people. No more free therapy. And no more draining conversations. Emotional boundaries. Stop over-explaining yourself. Stop making yourself feel small. Stop apologizing for existing. Dream boundaries. Always choose your goals over their comfort. Choose your future over their expectations. Identity boundaries. You need to become the woman who is allowed to take up space. Become the woman who protects her peace. Become the woman who puts herself first. You need to understand that you have one life, and wasting it to please others is disrespecting to God's purpose. I just want you to listen to this. There is no award for burnout. There is no trophy for exhaustion. There is no applause for self-neglect. Your selfish error is not arrogance. It is self-respect. Choose you, honor you, protect you. Because the moment you start choosing yourself, your entire life begins. And that's it for today. See you in the next video.